the same. You look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. Baby, you're the last thing. Let's sleep tonight. Baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. You light my fire, baby. I feel it burning higher when I'm in your eyes. You light my fire, baby. You make me feel like I'm levitating. And I'm with you. Baby, I've been asking, begging you for more. You just take my breath away. And you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. You've been my obsession. You're always on my mind. And when I go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. You light my fire, baby. I feel it burning higher when I'm in your eyes. You light my fire, baby.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Barry Zito. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Now it's the power speed combo, Duke Snider. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way. Lately, can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Snider aboard here at first with nobody out. And misses inside.
That's excellent location for a pitch like that. It looks like it's going to be a strike, and then it just runs in on the hands. So if you can command it and hitters have to respect it, just keep going in there until they make you make an adjustment.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Roberto Clemente up now for the Brewers. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average.
There's so much Clemente could do at the plate and in the field. About the only thing Clemente didn't have was elite speed, but the other four tools were as strong as anyone's in the game.
Lopez throws to first. Back in there standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Roberto's #1 tool had to be his rocket arm. The bat's not far behind, though. Tremendous opposite field power. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Next to hit, Dick Allen. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Brewers strand 1, and now the Athletics offense gets its first shot here. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy, and towing the slab here, Ben Sheets. What do we have on him?
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Ricky Henderson, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now the #2 hitter.
Absolutely tearing up the base paths lately. More than 16 stolen bases this month.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Ricky on the move.
It's a big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch.
And a base hit right there. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
At the plate, Jason Giambi. Liner snagged at first. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play. And let's take a look at the lineup. This team can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with the bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of pitchers squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Up now for Milwaukee, Henry Aaron.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big-time power.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
That one fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a 1-2. Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's a ball. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. He's got it. One away.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Javier Lopez stands in now and watches strike one. Lopez goes 6 feet 3 inches, batting 6th in today's lineup. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now it's going to be Jim Thome. Hard hit left side. Over to first. And that is the third out of the inning. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They're down 1-0. And we're back. And now Hunter Renfroe.
Right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Snyder makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 7th, catcher.
And now the veteran
21.
catcher, Jason Kendall. This guy's turned into one of the best catchers in the National League. And first offering is fouled off. Sheets, certainly one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and double-digit strikeouts are not out of the norm in his starts. Headed towards the corner, and that's a foul ball.
He wants to give the bullpen the day off and the defense behind him because he knows he can strike anybody out. And the way that hitters are swinging, they're trying to lift, trying to get the ball in the air. He's going to take advantage of that.
Gets it to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
Good late life on that inside fastball and ran in on the hands and got that weak contact. Little slow grounder to get the out.
Miguel Tejada will hit next. There's a process too, right? The way he goes about setting up hitters.
Yeah, and he's coming right at you. He's going to get ahead in the count. And when you're a hitter and you find yourself 0-2, 1-2 with a guy who has
makes a nice running catch. And that is that. A's go quickly and quietly there, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Zito back to work. That one the other way, and foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Henderson makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting 9th, left fielder, Jackson
Now the
Chorio.
left fielder, Jackson Chorio. Good defense.
the guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good. His second of the year. It's 1-1.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Snyder in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Late swing, foul to the left. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are two down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Lux batting for the second time. And that's strike one. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
And that's in the dirt. The count now 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Outside corner, got him looking. Solo homer brings the Brewers even. All even at 1 apiece. Back after this on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. This is J.J. Bleday.
J.J. Bleday.
In the air out to center. And Aaron makes the play. 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Ricky Henderson. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Little chopper rolls foul. 1 out, base is empty. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
All over that one right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
1 down. Here's the second baseman. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Ricky runs in the dirt, blocked. Throw to second, and a great jump.
Well, he's got a cannon of an arm back there behind the dish. A good, accurate throw is just as important in controlling the running game. So maybe rushed his throw a little bit right there. Didn't finish it off. It was high, and I think that's what allowed the base runner to make it safely.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1. In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next
That's
one
ball
misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 to count.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Here's Matt Chapman. RBI single his last time up. And
Ball
downstairs.
1-0.
Henderson on third with 2 out. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, he
ball,
knows they
2
don't
strikes.
want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
On the ground. Zips it across. That's the inning. So no runs here and a base hit, no errors, and one left. 3 innings complete. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Roberto Clemente. And that is out of play.
Well, these Brewers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 1-1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one not close. And the count's even at 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that one is in the dirt. 3-2 now. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, third baseman.
Go-ahead run on
Dick
base.
Allen.
Here's the third baseman, Dick Allen. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
That's a little bit low. Snaps it down to second. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one out to right. Renfroe sizes this one up, and it's caught for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure.
Up
If the
next
pitcher's
for
his friend,
Milwaukee,
he'll give him a
shortstop,
second to catch his
Henry
breath
Aaron.
before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Aaron batting with 1 down takes the strike. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. 1 out and a runner at second. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Aaron hammers this one deep to left. Henderson going back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Now batting, number 18.
Next for the Brewers, Javier Lopez. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. And that's way high. Ball 2. Top of the zone for a called strike.
2-1.
And that's in there at the knees. And that just misses. Runner at second, 2 down. He goes down looking.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And we're back.
Leading
Stepping
off
in the
with the
long
Athletics.
ball threat, Jason Giambi.
Jason Giambi.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
You know, these A's, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball that's just coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
McGuire in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that is cut on and missed. And now it's even 1-1.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it, and you swing over the top. And that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Renfroe swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Foul ball there. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, number 21.
And now here's the A's catcher, Jason Kendall. Grounded out his first time up. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. The A's strand one. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He made him pay for that one. His 11th of the year. It's 2-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's the Brewers DH, Tyler Soderstrom. Fly to left his first time.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And there's a strike.
Oh, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Fought off foul. And the 0-2. Hard hit, left field, base hit.
He was all over that
Now
one. Nice job of
left
driving that
fielder,
pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. One on, nobody out. A run in. We're at the top of the fifth. On the inside corner for called strike three. And now Duke Snyder. He is singled and he is flied to left. Strike on the inside corner. Snyder, multi-time All-Star, 24 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Foul ball, still 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at first, one away. On the ground, could be two. Giambi to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. But the Brewers have won with a solo shot. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now here is Miguel Tejada.
Number 4.
Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Center fielder
J.J. Bleday up next for the A's. He's 0 for 1. Tap foul at the plate. The Brewers up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Big stack center field.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Henderson.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw into third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Now it's the second baseman. 0 for 2 in this one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play move.
Ricky on the move. And that one fouled off. Bleday on third. Henderson at first. One gone. Brother goes again. Pitching for a strike. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner in a scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. The Brewers have some bullpen action. Pete Fairbanks, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Koenig, the power lefty, up as well. Two aboard, 2 outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Gavin Lux.
Zito back to work. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Lede hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Dick Allen.
Third baseman, Dick Allen.
And foul ball.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Brewers 2 and the A's 1. Well, we go bottom 6. Now at the plate, Jason Giambi.
Jason Giambi.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Got him swinging.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Now it's the DH, Mark McGwire. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. And gone. His 16th homer of the year, and we're all square. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
now it's Hunter Renfroe, 1 for 2. That misses. Ball 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, number 21.
Next up for the A's, Jason Kendall. On a line. Brings it in. Throw over to first. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. The A's get 1 on this homer. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Henry Aaron digging in now. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Renfroe pulls that one down. 2 down. Next for Milwaukee, Jim Thome. He's already homered in this game. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
That's to third. Fires over to first. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Score remains 2-2.
Now pitching for Milwaukee.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change.
Number
Pete
29.
Fairbanks hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. So digging in, Miguel Tejada.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with 1 swing.
Swinging a foul, out of play.
You know, these Athletics, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now the 0-1.
Ball inside.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sean Armstrong up and throwing. Swings through that one.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Outside low. Now 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. Took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now the number 2 hitter. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1's the count.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Hard hit right side. Lux throws to first in time. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. And we're back. And now the DH, Tyler Soderstrom.
Tyler Soderstrom.
In the air, left field, down the line, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So now a pinch hitter, William Contreras. Big spot for him here. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Go ahead run on base. Up now for Milwaukee, Duke Snider. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. 1 away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch inside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
That one missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a ground ball. Halter in plenty of time to first. Out number 3. So one hit is all they get. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We are tied 2-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jarred Koenig.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Sal Freeland. He's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now.
Sal Freeland.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And here is Matt Chapman.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Up the middle, Lux. Tosses to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, first baseman, Jason.
And here's the first baseman, Jason Giambi. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Gets him to chase after that one. Moving in the bullpen, Sean Armstrong getting loose out there. A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
No
A
ball,
little
2
anxious,
strikes.
a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Swing and a ball line to center. Pulls it in on the run. And a couple of quick
Now
outs.
batting.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. It's the 9th, and we are tied. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And that's in the dirt. And a count 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses across to first. Now one gone in the 9th.
Now batting, third baseman, Dick Allen.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Dick Allen. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Right down to shoot, and it's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Breaking ball inside, and a count 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
This one in the air right field. Renfroe getting an angle on it. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, short.
Henry Aaron getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. So right-handed slugger at the plate. Chrissy is surprised that the lefty is still in there.
Extremely. I mean, you've got arms down in the bullpen, and there's somebody down there that can match up, try to get out of this jam.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Hit in the air, right field. Renfroe makes the catch, and that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. We are tied 2-2. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Sean Armstrong.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down. Renfroe stands in here, takes ball one low. Hard ground ball, base knock. And a winning run is aboard.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
No outs, runner at first. Jason Kendall digs in now. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. So a change being made at first base. Pinch running here, Johnny Damon. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Save! And the winning run is now in scoring position. The winning run on second base. High fly ball, right field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Safe at third. And the winning run is on the doorstep. Next up for the A's, Miguel Tejada.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Time called.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. Be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the A's, Ozzie Guillen.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
There, that'll do it. The winning run crosses the plate, and the A's walk it off and win it 3-2.
So you come into the 9th inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extra, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
The final score. The A's hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Su postre, entre el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Imagina lo que te espera, entre el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Imagina lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos, me sobran los recursos. Cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio. Lealtad siempre promete, me afila el machete. La tengo arañando las paredes. te espera. Gamaliel, International Flow. John Gama, dando de la mata. Desde el valle de las hamacas. Salvi, si les tomas es que les está dando vértigo. Viendo para acá arriba.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. Fakers, you gave me crumbs, I give me cakers. Movers and fakers get around and catch the vapors. While I'm my shots are jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you them because of papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing papers. They call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Athletics. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Almost ready to get underway. Showing the slab in today's game. Number 28 and singing he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here, and as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Duke Snyder, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And a foul ball. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Next offering is down low.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Hard hit to third. Handles, throws to first. One out in the top of the first. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Tyler Soderstrom.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Gavin Lux in the box now. No balls and a strike. He swings and fouls one off. next pitch is downstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. Goes down looking.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
2 down, bases empty. And now Roberto Clemente. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And now here is Dick Allen. Galaney whips it to first. And that is the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Tobias Myers. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ricky first pitch swinging. Henderson with an impressive show of speed in his last game, swiping 3 bags. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall. And time now to check out the A's lineup. Of course, one of the best players in the game today, Johnny Damon.
Definitely home cooking for him, Boog. Batting better than .350 here at his home ballpark this season. I mean, a lot of that comes from sleeping in your own bed, having a regular routine, grabbing your favorite meal before you head to the ballpark, all the ins and outs of this place, this city. He's lighting it up, and the home fans, they've been loving it too.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, bases empty. Next pitch, not close, up high.
Those 3 stolen bases in his last game, man, he made it look easy.
Didn't you swipe 3 bags in a game against the Tigers once?
Yeah, that was a fun game for me, but not so much for Brandon Inge, who was behind the dish that day.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first, out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Now it's Matt Chapman. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
This one popped up. Lux gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go on to inning number 2. It's the Brewers 1 and the A's 0. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Javier Lopez. Rom, in his 7th season, he throws a cutter, a four-seamer, a curve, a sinker, and occasionally works in a splitter. And there's a foul ball. Fly ball to right. Renfroe in position. Corrals it. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 6th, first baseman Jim
Next
Thome.
for the Brewers, Jim Thome. Thome with a homer in his last game. And first offering is fouled off. And that one off the outside edge. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground to third. Throws to first. That's out number 2. Next for Milwaukee, Henry Aaron. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Foul ball.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
The wide to kick the pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Two out, space is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So here's the Brewers DH, Tyler Soderstrom. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. In there safely.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Now it's going to be Jackson Chourio. Chourio matched a homer in his last game. Base hit center field. Coming home. The throw in. The tag, and he's in there. It's 2-0.
Comes through with the
Now
RBI.
batting,
I
number
could watch
8.
base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Here's the center fielder, Duke Snider. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, that ball's hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Whips it across. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here's the veteran DH, Mark McGwire.
Mark
McGwire went deep in his most recent game. Myers back to work. Out to short. Aaron over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6, right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. And a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. Already 2 out here in the home half
Batting
of inning
7,
number 2.
Catcher Shea Langoliers.
2 outs, base is empty. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Fell off to a great
2
start.
strikes.
He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And the next
ball,
pitch is
2
way
strikes.
outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That ends the frame. The A's strand 1. And they're down 2-0.
Look at what you're doing right now.
Welcome back. Let's
Leading
check
off
out what's
for
been
Milwaukee,
happening of late.
second baseman
Really been
Gavin
playing
Lux.
well.
Hey, hey, now, haven't you heard? It's a brand new day. You can't bring me down, I'm on top of the world. So chuck it on my way. Like a butterfly cruising in the sky. No, you can't touch me. So bring it on, today can't go wrong.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. as he was out front that time.
0-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, still 0-2. And they'll do it again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ground ball right side. Giambi takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, right fielder Roberto Clemente.
And the batter now, Roberto Clemente. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch is in there. Strike one. And ball one.
1-1.
And down on strikes he goes. And there are 2 outs. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Allen stands in now and watches strike one. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. That one off the mark, and the count is 1-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
In the air, center field. Damon makes the catch. And that is that. So they go quietly there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 2 and the A's nothing. Set for the bottom of the third. Digging in, Ozzie Guillen.
Shortstop, number 14.
And a swing and a miss.
You know, these A's definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Bert.
To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, left fielder Ricky Henderson.
So the batting order turns over. Here's some real power at the plate. Ricky Henderson. He's one of the best players in the game. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And time called prior to the 0-1. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman. 0 for 1 so far.
Now batting, third baseman.
So a man at first. Stepping in, Matt Chapman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. this guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate.
Yes, yes. Runner on the go. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Runner goes again. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Runner on the move again. Chopped left side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
First and second, 2 outs. Now, Jason Giambi. He's 0 for 1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. First and second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. And fouled off. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. It's 3-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And here is Mark McGwire. Swung on, belted. Raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's 3-2 A's. Welcome back as we take a peek. Fouled off down the right side.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Now batting, first baseman Jim Thome.
Jim Thome up now for the Brewers.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And it stays fair. Around first, digging for two. Throws to second. The tag out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Henry Aaron up now for the Brewers. Reached on an infield single his first time. Late on that fastball.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
This to third. The throw to first. And that will end the inning. Brewers go down quietly. They trail it 3-2.
In the background is a blind spot. Rolling dice and monkey climbs off.
Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Now it's the
off
right
for
fielder,
the
Hunter
A's.
Renfroe.
Right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Liner caught it second.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean,
Up
he
next,
couldn't have hit
for
that
the
ball more on the
A's,
screws than he
catcher,
did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it.
Langeliers.
Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Shea Langeliers. And he's already singled in this game. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, that at bat seemed to be
Now
over as soon
batting,
as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Snyder under this one. Brings it in for the third out. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for
pitcher's
Milwaukee,
duel so
the
far. Here's
designated
how the
hitter,
starters
Tyler
have performed up to
Soderstrom.
this point. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, Jackson Churio.
Next to hit, Jackson Chorio. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Chorio, 22 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. A's leading by a run. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Hit on the ground to short. Galaney whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Well, Brewers, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers. Duke Snider has grounded out a couple of times. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to Giambi. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nobody left for Milwaukee, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Ozzie Guillen.
Number 14.
Myers back to work. Little chopper rolls foul. Strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground to third, Allen. Slings it across. Home half of the 5th inning, moving
Now
along. 2 quick outs.
19.
2 down, bases empty. Now the number 2 hitter, 1 for 2. And that one is lifted in the air. Snyder sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Go back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now, Gavin Lux. Lined into right. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out, first pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Here's a big power threat. Roberto Clemente. He's already homered in this game. Fastball for a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now a chance for Dick Allen. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Right side. Renfroe gets under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. Javier Lopez up now for the Brewers. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Runner. Clemente on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped in the air. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Part of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the A's 3 and the Brewers 2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
For the A's, 3rd baseman, Matt Chapman.
Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Nick Mears, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Piguero getting cranked up as well.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, Tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Leaping, and it's gone. A shot to the opposite field. And they add on. It's 4-2.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tobias Myers gives way, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
So the
Milwaukee.
Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Nick Mears.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Next up for the A's, Jason Giambi. There's a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an
0-1's the
inning.
count.
Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Mark McGuire now at the plate. His righty-lefty splits there. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
On the ground, right side to Aaron for one, and that's two.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that ends the inning. A solo homer adds to the A's lead. It's now 4-2. You're dialed into the show.
Yeah, we in go mode. Going. Yeah, we in go mode.
All set for the start of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Jim Thome. On the inside corner for a strike.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
In the air out towards right center. Renfroe makes the catch, and there's one down. Next for the Brewers, Henry Aaron.
Shortstop, Henry Aaron.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. his 9th homer of the year. It's 4-3. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And here is Tyler Soderstrom. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. Jumps, throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great stop. They get the out, and that'll do it. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching A's baseball on the show NorCal. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Elvis Peguero.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Well, one-run game. Shea Langoliers getting ready to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-1's the count.
And before the 0-1, he asks for time. Off the mark there, and 1-1. Up the middle, Aaron. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, number 18.
Johnny Damon up next for the A's. 0 for 2 in this one. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. The ball absolutely jumped off the bat on that swing. Kind of made my eyes light up, and the data we're getting doesn't disappoint in the slightest. 116 miles.
Runner on the go. Liner, and this could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they hold him at second.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So up next, Ricky Henderson. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Tosses to first. Now 2 out.
Now batting, number 19.
Now it's the second baseman. 1 for 3.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That one fouled off. The A's looking to add another. Late swing fouled off. Cut on and missed. missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the A's 5 and the Brewers 3. And we're back for the top of the 8th, and now the center fielder, Duke Snider. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Fouled off. He was late. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Ground ball, Giambi. He steps on the bag. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting,
Gavin Lux, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Popped in the air, left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. So 2 down now, and here is Roberto Clemente. Sliced hard but foul. The 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two outs. Ripped to short. Zips it to first. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the A's 5 and the Brewers 3. Here comes a new arm for the Brewers, Sean Armstrong. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer. Armstrong, a 6'2 righty, 225 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Foul ball there. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Giambi now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And time called prior to the 0-1. And a slider misses down and away. And that one almost hit him. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Line drive, hauls it in to end the inning. So they make short work of them there. Through 8 full, it's the A's 5 and the
Now pitching for the
Back
A's.
now, and on the mound, the
Number
closer,
43.
Dennis Eckersley.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Dick Allen up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a groundout. Eckersley, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a four-seamer. And there's a foul ball. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Javier Lopez up now for the Brewers. Swing and a ground ball. It's through for a hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits
Up
for these
next
guys
for
here.
Milwaukee,
Timing on the
first
swing was
baseman,
good.
Jim
Able to shoot
Thome.
the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Really important at bat coming up now.
And now the first baseman, Jim Thome. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. The 1-0. And that's in for a strike.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Fought off foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit
Now
to the
that's
slider.
shortstop,
Tried to sit in
Henry
between.
Aaron.
Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Next for Milwaukee, Henry Aaron. And fouled off. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And that's way high. Now 1-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Giambi under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. So here's the Brewers DH, Tyler Soderstrom. And that one missing low. Rocketed out towards right center. And that'll do it. The A's take the first 2 games of this series.
Another outing, another save. That's his 20th of the season, and this was a good example of why they rely on him so heavily in these close games.
A 5-3 final score in this one. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.